Hey everybody, I just wanted to check in. I'm sitting in my spot again. I've been sitting for many days now on the porch. I just wanted to say that I listened to the most amazing success story this morning that just really gave me so much hope. It was a success story on the Pain for You channel, Dan Buglio's channel, with this woman named Angie. And she had the most intense physical symptoms, like, wow, like really wild. Like she was on a TPN, which is basically a port that goes into your body and feeds you, it's where you get all your nutrition. She wasn't able to move. She had this like paralysis condition. There were so many things, and she healed using mind-body practices. And I needed that so badly this morning, because yesterday after that video, somehow my brain decided to take a turn and I went down a bad pathway. I went down into a negative neighborhood, let's put it that way. And I started just researching so much about long COVID. Like I don't even want to say the word. It gave me so much anxiety. I just went down a rabbit hole. I couldn't get out of it. And I really tied myself up in a bunch of knots. My symptoms just got worse and worse. I mean, the sensations, because I think for myself, any stress is going to cause more, whether it's subconscious or conscious stress, is going to cause the sensations to go up. So needless to say, I really needed that. I didn't sleep super great last night, but I got some hours, so I'm grateful for that. But I just really needed to hear that, like, the human body is amazing. That's really my takeaway from that video. It's the human body is amazing. And I think that in what I've been going through, I really lost a lot of that. I lost a lot of that because I haven't had these like baseline improvements and things that I've been, relying on in the past to show me like signs of healing. And because it's been so up and down, and I'll have these like more windows. Maybe today's kind of like a semi window, or maybe it'll be a window. I don't know. And then go back into these like waves of hellfire, and just like, what the F? I think I really stopped believing in the power of the body to heal, which is something that I really got through my last setback. So hearing this story, which actually was very similar in some ways to my mom, who actually passed away a few months before I got COVID. And they always say there's some kind of major stress in your life that happens before you develop like really intense symptoms. And I'm talking more about like mind-body world and brain science. And I'm not talking so much about medication injuries and things like that, which I think, maybe it's a compounded injury. Maybe like this could totally be down-regulated GABA. I don't know. I'm not giving myself a diagnosis. I'm trying really hard not to do that, but I'm just saying that stress is hard on our bodies. And my mom and I did not have a good last few years together. She was really, really sick, and chose to not, be a part of my life anymore. And so it wasn't a good situation when she passed for me. But I just skated through it. I even had a virus when she passed, and I was like totally fine after that. And I just kept going. I went to Mexico. I was seeing a million clients a week. I was working. I was like getting up every day and jogging and hardcore exercise, and and then anyway, so my point being is that my mom's sickness reminded me a lot of this woman with the TPN, you know, just hooked up to IVs and all kinds of things. My mom was really, really sick for a very long time. And I think that just her story resonated with me so much around, okay, Anya, like, I could have fucking long COVID. I don't know. I don't know what this shit is. I don't know what it does to the body. I don't freaking know. I could have, this could be like a really, really bad setback, but what I needed, and this is going to make me emotional, is that I just needed to know I'm going to get better. That's what I needed to know. And I had a really hard night last night where I ended up calling the warm line. So this is something that I have suggested a few times on my channel, but type in warm line and then like wherever you live. And there's people who are trained to just hold space for you. It's not like they're not going to report you. They're not going to say anything. They're just literally just going to hold space for 15 minutes. And I just bawled. I bawled and bawled and bawled. It was one of those like ugly, icky cries. Like I had just been going down such a bad rabbit hole all afternoon after my last video. Plus my brain seems to be doing this thing, which I don't know what's the cause of it, where I'll suddenly just be really depressed. I could literally start the day off feeling fine, and then like this depression hits me. And that's kind of what happened yesterday. And I don't know if I'm gonna call that a healing symptom. I'm just gonna call it a healing symptom. And so yeah, I just bawled, and it was just like, I freaking hate being here. I hate being here. Had a weird choppy night with some interesting sensations, got up and heard that video and just feel like my mindset is shifting a bit. My body is going to throw me a lot of crazy sensations. I know this because it's been doing it. Right now, my job is to not be scared of them. It's going to rotate. Like right now, as I'm talking, a little pressure in my head. I get up and down. Maybe there's a little dizziness. Chest will suddenly start like burning, but then it goes away. It doesn't stay. It's just like my brain wants to send me so many strange signals right now, and I don't know why. But they're constantly changing. I was looking at some of my old videos from the last setback, and oh my god, like the face flushing video, it just trips me out every time. Like I had like this, my face would just turn red, and I would just turn red from all the foods I was normally eating for like 2 weeks, and then it just left. It just came and it left. So y'all, I don't know. I'm just trying to stay the course right now, and I thought I would just shout this out if anybody needs to hear it today, that I think one of the things that I'm going to practice is not being scared of the symptoms. Easier said than done when I'm not feeling full body burning. So I'm not having full body burning today. I hate that one. The pain, when the pain really comes on strong, that is a hard one to, it's not to say that I get scared of it. I tense up. My body tenses, and that's a challenging one. You know, all that burning went away for me before, and I don't have it every day. So, you know, but when I'm in it, like a couple of videos ago, whew, that was bad shit. So I'm gonna leave it here. Those are my thoughts today. Check out, if you're on Facebook, go to Pain Free You, and look at his latest success story, Angie. Really good. You can follow her on Instagram, and she's like completely healed. Like she's eating anything she wants. She was diagnosed with MCAS. Her story is so intense. She was literally in palliative care, going into hospice, when she made a turnaround and completely healed. Like, what the F? Okay, let's stay focused here. The body is amazing, and the body is going to heal. All right. Peace, everybody. I'll talk to you later.